My name is Melissa Fry, author, editor, and author educator at indieauthorlearning.com. Today we are going to talk about why you have to self-edit your book. I'm going to give you all the reasons why. So let's get started. First of all, before we get there, let's talk a little bit about when you self-edit. Now, I did a video a few weeks ago about editing while you're writing your first draft. Now, you can go watch that. I've linked to that, but basically it's okay to edit your book while you're writing as long as it doesn't slow you down. So you can start your self-editing then, but the majority of your self-editing is going to happen after you finish the first draft. Now, that's when you self-edit. Now let's talk about why. Number one, self-editing catches the mistakes that only you will catch. So especially if you do it kind of while you're writing your first draft and you go back through and you just read over briefly, really quickly, and make sure you catch all those things like missing words or whatever it is that you were trying to say, making sure that came across the way you wanted to say it. Self-editing is super important for this. Number two, the better shape your book is in before you send it to an editor, you may be able to save a little bit of money in editing. You might not need as much editing. You may not even need a full edit at all. So the more work you do on the book, you might be able to save a little bit of money. Number three, the more eyes you have on your book, the better the chance it will be the best it can absolutely be. So if you just write your book and then send it to an editor, you've only got one person editing. But if you edit your book after you've written it and then send it to an editor, you've got two eyes on it. And if you hire a proofreader or have a friend read it over, that's 3 pairs of eyes. That's even better. So the more people you have working on your book, they will catch the things that maybe you will read right over. It'll just be so much more beneficial to creating the best book you possibly can. And number 4, because it's fun. Okay, now I know self-editing can be a challenge sometimes, and I have even been accused of saying it's not fun. But it really is, because you take the story that you've worked on so hard and for so long, and you can fashion it and hone it and craft it into the best possible version of it. That's what makes it so fun, because you take the rough draft that's got all of these plot holes and all of these mistakes, and you actually create it and make it into something beautiful. Okay, so that's all about why you absolutely have to self-edit your book. And if you need help wrapping your brain around the whole self-editing concept, I've created an ebook for you called An Author's Guide to Self-Editing. All you need to do is go to the link I've put in the description and I will send you the ebook for free. It goes through all different things about the self-editing process, why it's important, when you should self-edit like we've talked about a little bit, and then mistakes that authors commonly make when they're self-editing, and even best practices for the self-editing process. So you'll get a lot of information in that ebook to help you through that self-editing process so it doesn't seem so daunting, so it actually can be fun. All right, well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If this was helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions at all, feel free to leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'm Melissa Fry, author, editor, and author educator at indieauthorlearning.com. Bye!